Commander Vexthor's 4 eyes widened in horror as the shuttle bay doors opened. Standing there, grinning like an idiot, was Cadet Jake Morrison, the human who should have been dead 3 times over. "Reporting for duty, sir." Jake saluted, his skin several shades darker than when he'd left, with something massive and reptilian perched on his shoulder like it belonged there. The Galactic Military Academy's survival course was legendary. Drop cadets on Kepler 442, a Class-7 Deathworld, and see who makes it back. The mortality rate hovered around 40%. Most species lost at least half their candidates. The Vrelniks lost 80% last cycle. Humans had sent 5 cadets. All 5 were standing in the shuttle bay, laughing and comparing souvenirs. "Impossible," Vexthor clicked in his native tongue. The preliminary scans showed gravitational stress at 2.1 standard, atmospheric toxicity at level 9, and predator density that would make a Kryn warrior weep. Jake's grin somehow widened. "Yeah, it was pretty rough the first day. Jenny twisted her ankle in the gravity, but she walked it off." "Walked it off." Vexthor's translator struggled with the inflection. "Sure. Built different, I guess." Jake scratched behind the scaled creature's head crest. It made a rumbling sound that registered on seismic equipment 3 levels down. "Oh, this is Rex. Found him in a cave system. He was just a baby, his mom tried to eat me, but we worked it out." "Worked it out?" "Yeah, I shared some of my rations. Turns out the apex predators on Kepler 442 are pretty chill once they realize you're not prey. Smart too. Rex here can open doors now." Cadet Marcus Rodriguez stepped forward, sunburned and carrying what appeared to be a spear made from local materials. "Commander, permission to speak?" "Granted," Vexthor managed weakly. "The predators aren't the real challenge, sir. It's the weather. Those electrical storms are no joke. Lightning struck our camp on day 4. Emily's idea to use the metallic rocks as ground rods saved us. Pretty sure we invented a rudimentary battery system in the process." Emily Patterson waved from the back, her red hair in braids, wearing a vest that appeared to be made from scaled hide. "I've got schematics if anyone's interested." The energy output was fascinating. Could revolutionize power storage. The other academy instructors had gathered now. Professor Krill, a methodical Zentari known for his survival expertise, floated closer. The report stated that the atmosphere causes cellular degradation in most species within 72 hours. "How did you?" "Oh, that." Jake shrugged. "Yeah, we noticed our skin peeling around day 2. Turns out if you hydrate properly and eat the local flora, specifically the blue mushrooms near the water sources, your body adapts. Tastes terrible, but it works. We brought samples." Cadet Tyler Bennett, the quietest of the group, opened a specimen case. Inside were dozens of carefully labeled containers. Catalogued 47 new species, including 3 that demonstrate remarkable regenerative properties. One of them regrew its entire tail in under an hour. The medical applications could be. "You catalogued them?" Vexthor's voice hit a pitch his species wasn't supposed to reach. "You were supposed to survive, not conduct research." "Well, we had downtime," explained the 5th cadet, Rachel Kim, adjusting her glasses. "They were cracked but held together with some kind of organic resin. Once we established a base camp, secured food and water, and set up a perimeter defense system using the local predators' territorial behaviors, what else were we supposed to do?" "Base camp?" Professor Krill's antennae twitched. "Defense system?" Jake pulled out a datapad. "We took notes. See, the problem with most survival strategies is they're too passive. We went active. Built a shelter from hardwood trees, took 2 days to fell one with our equipment, but totally worth it. Rain couldn't touch us. Then we noticed the predators followed specific hunting routes, so we just stayed out of those zones. Set up acoustic deterrents using some resonant crystals we found. After that, it was pretty easy. Easy. Vexthor felt his cardiovascular system struggling to keep up. Marcus jumped in enthusiastically. The gravity actually helped with our training regimen. Built muscle density way faster than on standard worlds. We did daily exercises, sprints, climbs, combat drills. By week 2, moving felt natural. Week 2, Professor Krill repeated. Most species can barely walk upright by week 2. Oh, we couldn't at first, Emily laughed. Jake faceplanted like 15 times on day 1. But you adapt or you fail, right? That's what you always say in class, Professor. Rachel held up her data pad. We also mapped approximately 60 square kilometers of terrain. Identified water sources, edible plants, mineral deposits, and migration patterns of the major species. The data could be valuable for colonization efforts. Kepler-442 has remarkable resource potential once you get past the whole everything wants to kill you thing. Rex chose that moment to yawn, revealing 3 rows of crystalline teeth designed to shear through armor plating. Jake petted him absently. The creature, Vexthor said carefully. You realize that's a juvenile apex ravager. They grow to 5 meters and can bite through starship hulls. Yeah, Rex is gonna be a big boy. Jake's smile was proud. But we bonded. I saved him from a rival predator, and he's been loyal ever since. Humans have a long history with animal companions. This isn't that different. Not that different. Tyler cleared his throat. Commander, with respect, I think this exercise revealed an important truth about human evolution. We're from Earth, a Class 8 Deathworld. Kepler-442 is actually slightly less hostile than our homeworld was for most of our species' development. We didn't just survive there. We thrived. The shuttle bay had gone completely silent. Every instructor, every staff member, every cadet from other species stared at the 5 humans who'd just rewritten every assumption about survival training. Jake saluted again. So, when's the next deployment? Because there's a Class 9 world on the border sectors I heard about. Could be fun. Commander Vexthor's translator made a sound it had never made before, something between a laugh and a cry for help. Fun, he whispered. They think a Class 9 would be fun. Rex chirped happily, and Jake scratched his scales. Humanity had arrived in the galaxy. And the galaxy was woefully unprepared.